the best Hell in a Cell matches. One of the greatest creations the WWE has ever done is Hell in a Cell. It's one of the most fearsome structures in all of wrestling, and since 1997, it's been a staple of the WWE. As of making this video, there have been just over 50 Hell in a Cell matches in the history of the WWE. Today, we're having some fun by looking back at the best of the best when it comes to the Hell in a Cell. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoy this, and if you want to see more wrestling related content, drop a Shane O'Mac style elbow off the top of the cell onto that subscribe button. We also want to make the point that the matches we are choosing are our favourite Hell in a Cell matches. These are the ones that we feel deserve to be on this list. However, we would also love to read about what your favourite Hell in a Cell matches are in the comments down below. It's always fun to see how different matches click for different people. Okay, no more messing around. Let's step inside the cell, slam that door shut, and look at the best Hell in a Cell matches. The Undertaker vs. Mankind, King of the Ring, June 28th, 1998. Okay, so the actual match is not the best, but this had to be on the list of best Hell in a Cell matches. Undertaker throwing Mankind from the top of the cell is what people remember, but there's so much craziness going on here. Right from the start, Mankind throwing the chair up on the roof, and he and Undertaker started fighting up there, let you know this was going to be crazy. The way the cell was breaking under their feet was very hard to watch. Of course, Mankind would actually go through the cell with a choke slam, and that was arguably even more brutal. This may not be a masterpiece of a match, but as far as a spectacle goes, not many other Hell in a Cell matches can match what we saw here. Did you watch this match live? If you did, let us know what your reaction was when Mankind was thrown off the top of the cell. Cody Rhodes vs. Seth Rollins, Hell in a Cell, June 5th, 2022. Okay, so this one is fresh in the mind, but most wrestling fans will agree that Cody Rhodes' return to the WWE and his run with Seth Rollins has been fantastic so far. And their match at Hell in a Cell 2022 is one of the best Hell in a Cell matches the WWE has done in years. You could certainly make the argument that it's the best since the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view became a thing. These two had one hell of a match. There was actual wrestling, brawling, and a whole lot of theatrics too, plus Cody did all of this while injured. These two put on one hell of a show, and so far, it's the best match of 2022. It's a real shame that Cody's injury has put the brakes on this feud, but no doubt when he is back, they will pick it right back up. This is a match that many of us thought would be good, but it completely blew our expectations out of the water. Six-Pack Challenge, Armageddon, December 10th, 2000. Talk about a stacked match. The Six-Pack Challenge match at Armageddon 2000 is just insane and one of the craziest Hell in a Cell matches the WWE put on. Kurt Angle would defend his WWF Championship against The Rock, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Rikishi and Triple H. All of the elite main event level talent were in this one match. It can be hard to follow the match as there's so much going on, but that is a huge part of what makes it so much fun. There are finishers being hit all over the place, and there's also that insane fall Rikishi takes from the top of the cell into the back of a truck. One other thing that has to be mentioned here is The Rock's promo before the match.
It's going to be the Outlaws against U-Rock and The Big Show in a tag team.
During this time, The Rock was absolutely at the top of his game, and the way he ran down all the other participants is hilarious stuff. The Undertaker vs. Brock Lesnar, No Mercy, October 20th, 2002. Brock Lesnar was running roughshod in the WWE during 2002, and the best match during this initial run was his brutal and blood-soaked Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker at No Mercy. These two had a hell of a match the month before at Unforgiven, but this one took things to a whole new level. The amount of blood in this match is insane, arguably too much if we're being honest. What is so great about this match is that while Brock Lesnar looks like a monster in this match, this was the first time we really felt like someone had his number. You thought right until the end that Undertaker had a shot at beating Brock for the title. Brock was already a legit main event star by this point, but this match really was the cherry on top that put him on that next level. If you want to watch a brutal bloodbath of a match, this is the perfect one. While the blood no doubt added to the match, did you think there was too much? The Undertaker vs. Batista, Survivor Series, November 18th, 2007. The Undertaker and Batista are two guys that had phenomenal chemistry, and they had a great run in 2007, including a main event match at that year's WrestleMania. This is arguably the most underrated match on this entire list, as it is very rarely brought up. What's great about this match is that it featured two big guys just knocking the hell out of each other. On paper, matches with these two could be slow, plodding affairs, but that was not the case at all. This is just so entertaining from start to end. Huge impact moves, finishers being hit and kicked off, and even a surprise run-in from Edge to screw The Undertaker out of the title. This is such a great match that right from the start keeps you guessing as to who's going to win. Plus, it added even more heat to Edge, who was the top heel in the company at this time. Do you have any fun memories of the Undertaker vs. Batista feud that happened during 2007? Let us know your thoughts on this match and what you feel the best match these two had was in the comments section down below. Triple H vs. Batista, Vengeance, June 26th, 2005. Here we have two other guys that had amazing chemistry together. People were so invested in Batista's face turn as he won the 2005 Royal Rumble, left Evolution, and defeated Triple H at WrestleMania 21 and became the world champion. The big rematch happened at Vengeance, and as it was Triple H, fans were unsure if he would get back his prized world championship. This is a great match. It walks that fine line between being a great in-ring match and an all-out brawl. The two went toe-to-toe, and the use of weapons in this match was pretty insane and actually added a great deal to the brawl. While Batista was the champion going into this was the match that really cemented his reign as being legit. Shawn Michaels vs. The Undertaker, In Your House, Bad Blood, October 5th, 1997. The one that started it all. Undertaker had been desperate to get his hands on Shawn Michaels, who kept running away and using Triple H and Chyna to help him out. The Hell in a Cell was created to make sure that Undertaker and HBK would go at it one-on-one. This match is truly incredible and it holds up to this day. These two guys beat the hell out of each other. You could make the argument that this is the finest in-ring performance from both men. It's a compelling match from start to end. It has so many innovating moments, many of which would be repeated to this day. Of course, Kane making his debut adds a ton of spectacle to this match, but the actual match before this happened really was fantastic stuff. Do you agree that the very first Hell in a Cell match is still the best to this day? We would love to know where you rank the original Hell in a Cell match in your own list in the comments section. So, there you have it. Those are our picks when it comes to the best Hell in a Cell matches. Truth be told, we could have probably listed at least another 5 on here, but these are our elite picks that we felt had to be listed. Before we sign off, we do have one more question for you. Who is the one wrestler that you wish had the chance to wrestle in a Hell in a Cell match? We have 2. First of all, Bret Hart. Bret was so good at making things work. It would have been very interesting to see what he would have done inside a Hell in a Cell. Also, Rob Van Dam. how was RVD never in one of these matches? With what he did in the first Elimination Chamber match, he surely would have been great in a Hell in a Cell match. Let us know who you'd like to see in a Hell in a Cell match in the comment section down below. We want to thank you so much for taking this trip to hell with us today. Be sure to leave us a like if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe as we have some more great videos coming up that you will not want to miss.